my name is Celeste, or Ellie if you'd rather, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I thought we'd do a little bit of a Q&A, just because, you know, you don't really know a lot about me, and I just thought it would be fun, you know, just to get to know each other a bit. And if you want to join in the comments, you know, please feel free to take any questions that you want that I have in this video. They're kind of generic questions, so sorry about that. I will think ahead next time and actually ask you guys what you want to know. But it was just kind of a thing that I just thought of this morning, and I'm recording this voiceover the same day as a video, you know, because I'm so ahead and I plan really far ahead, because I'm good like that. So yeah, I'm just doing this off the top of my head really, but I did write a couple of questions down which I thought might be nice to know, and yeah, we'll go from there. But as you can see, for today's video we are going to be doing the Goblet of Fire maze from the TriWizard tournament. I do like how this turned out. It wasn't what I was wanting, but I do think it looks quite cute if I do say so myself. So yeah, if you just want to enjoy the speed build while we go over some questions, and I'll just make some comments here and there in the video just to explain my thought process. Okay, so let's get started. So as you know, my name is Ellie. I am not giving my full name because there's people who are trying to find my channel who know me in real life, and I refuse to let them know, even though this is going to give it away. So for this video, my name is Ellie, or I go by Celeste on YouTube, which is a thing that mixes my name in with the word Celeste. So yes, that is that. I am born on the 22nd of September 1998, so I am a 90s baby and 2000s child. Yes, I was born in England, and I am a northern child. I am a human from the north. And as well, again, my chair is very squeaky. It never used to be, so I don't know what's happening. It's a pretty new chair, so please ignore it. I'll try and cut it out where I can. But let's get into some boring basic questions. My favourite colour, I do not have one. I have a mixture of colours that I like working together. I can't pick a favourite one. But I like my blue, green, pink and purple, especially when they're all together. So that is my favourite colour. Pink is my favourite colour. Sorry, otherwise I just wear black all the time. So yes, that is another one for me. I just constantly wear black, so yeah. What is my favourite TV show? Now here's another one. I can't pick favourites. I have different ones for different moods and different times of my life. Like, I genuinely cannot pick a favourite movie, a favourite TV show or a favourite book. So I'll just let you know the ones that I like the most. So for TV shows, love Teen Wolf. It is my child. It is my little favourite thing in the entire world. Love Dylan O'Brien, love Tyler Posey, love Crystal Reed, love Holland Roden. I forget how to say her name or what she's even called, but you know, Lydia. Fantastic TV show, would highly recommend if you like some supernatural stuff and just a lot of romance. You know, it gets darker as the seasons go on. Season 3, holy shit, that is a TV show. So yes, that a TV show, that is a dark season. So yeah, I would highly recommend if you like a bit of drama, teen drama. I really love Supernatural. I've not finished it. I did stop at like season 9, I want to say. I did get a little bit bored. I was struggling to get back into it, but it is an all-time favourite. You know, love a bit of Sam Dean Winchester, and I was always a Sammy's boy, but then, like, I'm sorry, Jensen Ackles, he just came through, okay? Like, you cannot tell me differently. So yeah, that is a good one. The Walking Dead, I'm sorry, but Rick Grimes and Glenn and Daryl, sirs, please. And you know what I found out recently, actually? Rosita in The Walking Dead is freaking that girl from Twilight. What's she called? Angela? Yeah, Angela. She's Angela from bloody Twilight. I was shook, okay? Like, really shook. I was not expecting that. But no, love The Walking Dead. I'm actually just rewatching it because that's another one I've not finished. I got up to like season 8. I already know all the spoilers also, which is fun. But no, I'm rewatching it. I'm currently up to season 7, and Negan, sir, you did not need to do this to us, okay? Like, sir, I cannot. Another one, classic by the sounds of it. Everybody loves their Stranger Things. Like, not much to say on that one. Fantastic TV show. A friend of mine, Ninova, got me into Never Have I Ever. Now, I don't really normally like those TV shows, but that is one for the record. You need to watch Never Have I Ever. It is a beautiful TV show, and it broke my heart. And you need to watch it. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's on Netflix. Brilliant. Another one, The Last Kingdom. Love a bit of Viking. Love a bit of Viking history and things like that, and Norse stuff, so that is a fantastic one to watch. I find it easier to watch than Game of Thrones, so if you wanted to get into that but found it a bit too much, The Last Kingdom is definitely a one for you. That is also on Netflix, and I think they're doing a movie to finish it off. I'm not 100% on that, but I really hope they are, because it was a really good TV show, and it is genuinely one of my favourites of all time. And going on from that, of course, Game of Thrones. I have not seen the newest season, the newest series of this, the dragon one. I forget what it's called actually. The dragon one, with like the Targaryen kind of thingy. So no spoilers for that, please, as well, because I will get around to watching it at some point in my life. But yeah, that's another TV show. It did get a bit much, and I did get a bit bored with some seasons, but you know, it's a favourite. You can't go wrong with watching it back every now and then. And I can't think of any more TV shows off the top of my head, to be honest with you. But if I do, I will carry it on and maybe another Q&A if you would like to see one. But moving on to the next question, what is your favourite movie? Now, it may come as a shock, but I think it's Harry Potter, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, like, my favourite movie from the series is probably just The Prisoner of Azkaban. It seems to be everybody's, to be honest, but I just love it because it's when you get introduced to like Sirius and Remus and everything like that, and I don't know, I just think it's just, there's something about that one that is just very homey, and I adore it. And the Time Turner and everything, and Buckbeak, oh my goodness, such a good story. So yeah, that is my favourite Harry Potter film. I do love The Lord of the Rings, cannot go wrong with that. I feel like if you like Harry Potter, then you're gonna like Lord of the Rings, to be honest with you. For the most part, I mean, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but yeah, I do think that if you like Harry Potter and you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you should definitely give it a go. As well, I do like my horrors, I really do. So I love The Woman in Black, and that is not because Daniel Radcliffe is in, even... Who am I kidding? It is. No, I do love The Woman in Black. I think it is a fun horror. It's my comfort horror film. I know that's the stupidest thing ever, but no, I do love it. And I like the second one as well. That one was a lot scarier to me. So while it is a favourite, it's not my favourite of the series of The Woman in Black. So that is that for that one. And I love The Conjuring. I'm sorry. It is such a good series. Ed and Lorraine Warren depiction with those two actors, my god, they couldn't have cast them better, I don't think. I think they fitted perfectly in just all of the characters, but I love the first Conjuring. Not too keen on the Enfield one, even though that is genuinely based off a true story. But I don't know, I didn't vibe with that one as much. I've not seen The Devil Made Me Do It yet, which I am desperate to see. I've just never gotten around to it, but the rest of them, absolutely banging. Now, a favourite book, while it would be Harry Potter, I do prefer the movies. I think it's because it's what I grew up with first, and I read the books after I saw the movies. I know that's a bit of a controversial one, but no, I do prefer the movies because I like to see Hogwarts, and I don't know, I like the extra details that are in the book, of course, and I did get sad when obviously like the last film, it didn't do it the way it was, but I don't know, I think they did a really good job in the films, and it's very cozy to watch rather than to read for me. So I do prefer the films to the books. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily put it as my favourite book. again, I don't necessarily have a favourite, to be honest with you. I do love the Book Thief. That is a fantastic book. I do tend to prefer more fictional ones, but the way that that book was written or wrote, my god, it's one of the most moving things I've ever read, because it's from the perspective of death, and you find that from the first page, so it's not a spoiler, and it's just so beautifully written for such a horrific story. Yeah, it deserves a read if you're comfortable with reading about the war and things like that. So definitely one of the top books to read. And as well, going into more lighter hearted things, although it does get pretty dark, Skullduggery Pleasant by Derek Landy. My god, I love that TV show, that book series. It is amazing. I met Derek Landy twice now actually, and it is just, oh, the author is Derek Landy, by the way, and it's a really good series. It seems like it's written for kids at first, but I don't think it is, to be honest. It gets really dark and quite violent later on, but it's so good. Like, his story writing and everything, like, it's been such a long time since I've read the books, and I'm gonna have to start reading them again. I was borrowing them from my friend when I first read them, so I've only got the first 5. I think there's about 10 or 11 books in the series, so it's quite a read. And as well, the Morganville vampire series. I love a vampire book. Just my young adult stuff. You know, there's 13 books in that series, and they are very, very good. I do love them. I don't know how I'd feel reading them now, because I did read them when I was a teenager, and I'm 24 now, so I might have different opinions, but it's a series that I don't know, it just always stuck with me growing up as well, because that was when I was in my Twilight phase. Oh, if you do still like vampires and werewolves and stuff like that, there's a series called Shiver. It's a trilogy book. I don't know if she's got more out, by Maggie Stiefvater. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I could be completely wrong, so please excuse that. But it's about wolves, and I think it's a really beautiful trilogy, and I think it's worth a read, and it's very pretty. It's only 3 books, unless there's more, so it's not too much, but would highly recommend that one as well, to be honest with you. Now, favourite game. If you couldn't tell, I do love Animal Crossing, but there's something about Animal Crossing that makes it not my all-time favourite. I do love it, and it's like 9.99999 out of 10. But there's just Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry, that game, I love it so much. I think it's my all-time favourite. I haven't played a lot of games, but that is definitely my favourite, I think, so far. And I'm sure Hogwarts Legacy is going to be my favourite soon, on the 7th, which is tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So yes, I am very, very, very hyped for that. It is, oh my god, it's less than 24 hours. How mad is that? It's like, what time is it? It's currently like 10 to 11 this morning when I'm recording this voiceover. So it's really not long now. I'm sorry, I'm so excited for the game. I can't wait. I will be sharing some playthroughs. I don't know if I mentioned this on a previous video actually, but I thought I might put a couple of videos a week up. I don't know yet. Do not take this for word. But I might be putting a couple of videos a week up of just some playthroughs, just longer playthroughs, of me playing the game. I don't know if I'll be doing that just one video a week, like every Friday Hogwarts Legacy and every Monday Animal Crossing, and just go from there. We'll try it out like that, so let me know what you think. And I might be doing it live at some point in the future, but not immediately. I want to kind of test the waters with that first and see how it goes before I get into it properly, so I'll get back to you on that as well. But yeah, favourite game currently is Breath of the Wild. I cannot wait for the second one. Potion Permit is a cute game if you like the Stardew vibes but don't want to be the farmy and you want to get more witchy, so Potion Permit's a good one. And Animal Crossing, of course, and then Hogwarts Legacy probably. So yeah, those are my favourite games for that. I've talked way too much, so we are at the end of the speed build. I hope you liked it, and I'll leave you with the end of the video, just with a little mini tour of the maze. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one, and let me know if you have any questions or what your answers would be in the comments. Bye bye for now.